Abusia for yes, I'm Kwa Shonko counseling time with counselor D.Y. Donkoh. And see, and then your topic near Shonko or say hard truth, petty negligence in your love journey. Coming home now, you're my counselor. Akwa Shonko counselor.
Hello.
Hard truth, petty negligence in your love journey, counselor. Fire call.
All right, so today we're talking about the hard truth, petty negligence in your love journey.
Right.
Now, your beckon is say, I will trim say, and your ma, your taibu ye diguso. Yen for your wings to say, a say, our dear, they say, mekan and branching, our den she say, that's what we did them. And the acquired to say, a kurkitwa. Man, you me one shame me, to say, I can see.
Right.
A year can see an answer and many beba won't say be me. And so when we talk about petty negligence, we are talking about things we don't really pay attention to in relationships and also in marriages. And that we think it's nothing. When you say, or one of those things, oh, that's something I'm sorry. I always assume I'm sorry. I have an action and moroya and then say, that's the way I can be. Chasu. Oh, chasu. You can make a friend, Charlie, let's move on. Yesterday is gone.
Right.
Today has come. Then so when you think that this very thing is nothing, it's not going to affect the relationship. It is affecting the relationship.
Right.
And so we are talking about petty negligence in your love journey.
Right.
Little actions over time add up to big results and major motions. And I say it again. Little actions over time add up to big results and major motions.
Okay.
Little foxes has the ability to destroy a vineyard. Sakraman ketenkete na mobetru kakraka. So what to be saying? There's a saying you almost say jisobu rama efomwa. Wanya minji ndi Buddha sasa kramai wemu. And one kitty little foxes can actually destroy my farm.
Right.
I said media emo na anoma ba ko esisi we de mo ba ko. De ya ma adwan say enya de mo kakraka nu ma betumi edi. Edu twabra obekoro na mo ba ko kra esiso na nsu ngora ni si ho. Emprachi bebre endum pempen so na wo se edu. Awade bebre agu wasn't Kenya dachium nenso anye saa. Do you know why? Because there were things we could have paid attention to. There were things we could have talked about it. Issues settle it. But for us, it is nothing, it is nothing. And can I say this? When something eats a man and he's about to die, until they tell you they are dying, you will not know they are dying.
True.
I wrote here, I said, little actions over time add up to big results. Eti mecha otroba ko membu kakra ketenkete nyoma ketenkete ni nyina kikaboma waye ye no ukunu waye kunu wano atra yere wambu no ketenkete no kikabom no na ya ade kese. So you see that most often we pay attention to big things. That happens, for example, my committee adultery, my committee, fornication, I would say. My and some bomber say a sunset or something come because I feel like if I don't go say I am sorry, it can actually affect my marriage or my relationship. But later did we know that even the little ones we don't pay attention to is more dangerous. Because I know be kuni pa be say at the end be oh yes she or Donkoh. Now, let's talk about a few things here. I said, the small mistakes which has the ability to destroy your relationship are despised. Number one, petty negligence in your love journey, number one. Believing it is your partner's job to make you happy all the time. Believing it is your partner's job to make you happy all the time. What? And very weak, let me say that your partner is not there to meet all your needs.
True.
Everybody watching me, please pay attention to this. The hard truth. Petty negligence in your love journey. Understand that no matter how good your partner is, they can meet all your need, physically and emotionally, mentally and spiritually. You know, there are times we have too much expectation, so much that we think that once you are my lover and you made a promise to me that you'll be with me all the days of my life, then you are my source of happiness. Then you are my source of provision. Then you are my that. Then you are my that. But yes, it doesn't matter the love I claim to love you. It doesn't matter how I love you. There are times in your life you will need me, but I will not be there. Why? Because I am not God. Is it not wonderful that even God, sometimes you call him and he keeps silent?
True.
Not because he cannot respond. He keeps silent because sometimes he wants your faith to grow. So the first hard truth about some petty negligence in our relationship or love journey, number one, is that your partner is not there to make everything possible for you. Ukunu, wayere, mekano mpana, bema anawoba moshishawa di abewade. Understand that they are not the source of your happiness. All the time they can't. So believing it is your partner's job to make you happy all the time, it is impossible. Stop demanding what cannot be given. And so when you enter into a relationship to think that it's your partner's job to make you happy all the time, you are getting it wrong. Sama wade sofun di osuru nyame ti da bia me ni beje
na me ni age
sebi nipa be wade no obi oye jovia ti da bia me ni beje da bi ene na me so me ka che so no so twen se osu baba na ni age. And so therefore each one of us need to make each other happy. Nevertheless, we are also responsible to make ourselves feel good. Let me just have a ribema meniage.
Right.
And yes, I am also just a man and niage. And the yen sayan kai say yen so and Sandy beba be wade and Sandy beba see a between promise say open. Now mean you are not yet then when niji. Why don't you keep continuing from there? Or why don't you keep that, that atmosphere? The hard truth about some petty negligence when it comes to our love journey. If it is a idea is that please don't think everybody or somebody can make you feel very happy. There are times when you ask them, they don't have.
Okay.
And the fact that they don't have does not mean that they are wicked.
It's true.
There are times you need them, they cannot appear because they also have something doing. It doesn't mean they've abandoned you, rejected you. So then you should understand that even our shadow leaves us.
It's true.
So please, the first hard truth about this small mistakes we make about relationship, we think that by it, my offended, is the fact that believing it is your partner's job to make you happy all the time. It's impossible.
Okay.
Now, one in me Becca say, one day I going to say, "Well, many Ajidia me call me X. Well, many Ajidia me copy will be bear man, I will be bar." Now me catch you say, "Stop fooling yourself. You are making a big mistake. One new so cannot make you happy all the time." It is a osha baby a me ye mmere. E wo be papa ye hu nyina. Na di konya na hoden wo obi mu a, ka se wono so woni mmere yo bi a wo ye me ma hoden. So therefore, don't depend on that person to think that they are far better than somebody you have already.
Okay.
The next thing we can talk about when it comes to the hard truth, petty negligence in your love journey. Getting too comfortable.
Getting too comfortable.
Winning. Oba. Say we be say we pa ye wo obu bi ma no.
No correct.
We be me won fe wano a me don bi wo chiri. Now I hold the person in that high esteem. Bi bu no. Won say we pa oye angel ma.
No correct.
Won say we pa oye be ma nanim oduo. Oye wo ba nanim odu.
Oye be me nyansafo. Oye ba nyansafo.
Oye brempong. Or your waba, just be boon from kind of far distance. Like, yes, you pay me any and table, so me a feel back. They said there will be one at the open out to be kawan. Ya wade would not there, said ye, uku can waka, there, or can make be actually. Oh, can I tell you this? Whatever you become comfortable with, you lose its value.
Okay.
Whatever you become too comfortable with, you lose its value.
Right.
Adie biara eya adie enso wani biemu saa no. Now you relax to celebrate it. You don't hold it in that high esteem. Because first, you know, they say, "Dear me, who na deja." They say, "Dear me, ne de nyane." They say, "Crowd, dear me, na edien." Mona mo abonti abubu no yen minim no. Now, when you become too comfortable with something that is precious, you lose it to the one who can celebrate it. Eti di ogina bontin de ye wo awambu ade no wo obu ade no de ye mpaboa na tuatu na okoto atwene aka se ball ni be fire asabi okoye mpaboa ni ya hye so wo hia ne national so what mpaboa bi twene you o se amaye ni yi eti whatever you become too comfortable with, you are losing its value. Now, one of the hard truths about love journey is the fact that when people love you, they get close to you, most people forget themselves. And then suddenly they become too comfortable with you. First in our work, look at some of tea. They say, okay, someone said empty. First in our work, look to for you, Dean, with your friend, you new booby. They said, why are you too comfortable? Who took for work? Who can work? And they would tell me, and I somehow come in and I've chosen and make us did tell me chocolate. Hey, but first I see I go from because I know you didn't. So, show you. Then, as the son. You are getting too comfortable.
Too comfortable.
Number 3, the hard truth. Petty negligence in our love journey. Number 3, when you keep focusing on their negatives and never the positive.
Focusing on their negatives.
I'm telling you. And as human as we are, Obagadozi, as human as we are always tempted to focus on the negatives of people than their positive.
True.
You got it wrong. Anytime you see people and you look at them from that negative angle, you've lost every good thing in them already. And no matter how good they are, no matter how good they present themselves because of how you see them in your eyes, you still value them from your expectation. It will be catching me say, Valerie, I waba woni munyanza. Sabe wa ya waba de sunim faso, wa ya waba la okaya metseye. Metseye pensam na okaya na ensam keke ho. Ewura masum na afa be giregyina mani so. Na afa me dwen ho. Now suddenly na can be Valerie. Now I'm going to look at you from the voice of the people.
True.
And you always say, well, Buana be woman Valerie. Send your name in the casa. They say, me when I'm shady ding. Essence will be a catcher, Miss Wanye. Or ya no, to me, who a lot of thought goes through my mind. Why? Because I am focusing on your negatives. And no matter how you present yourself on TV, we show the negatives, you know, based on the voice and the things I heard about you. But yet, you know, me show how do free set me buama. So a lot of people are in relationships and marriages. They are not enjoying the good side of the person. They are only, you know, staying with them, and they dwell on the negatives than the positive. And can I tell you this? Once you see the negative to be higher than the positive, you will never enjoy any affection with the person.
True.
And enche na ya akọ abonti enche na wo bi kun na wo bu no obi yere and because I was say wono de wow looking at him from a distance kobusa na yere na kobusa ndi kunu ono so they have their problem ono so one negative the day india one na yere but wo no oba wo nchen a usu hu ni say oba wi ye na oba wi ya bo say hey Jack sa na ba akọ dada no na wo ye. And so please, the hard truth when it comes to petty negligence in your love journey is that please stop focusing on their negatives.
On their negatives.
Obi anye.
Right.
If I say obi anye perfect. As human as we are trying every day to grow to become more mature. Obi a one na so. So who kru die apie and abema and wo ba wo be wade die apie ya tobo. Na menwene so your bronsama ma yehu bi da. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Right. If the negatives become overdose too much, that their negative or their negativity is becoming like they are abusing you, then you have the right to move to the next stage to talk about it, take it to elders, take it to a counselor. Good. But until then, the normal negatives, don't look at it and then amplify. Make it, zoom it. Don't make it big. And yes, sir, you will never enjoy the person. Because everybody has his own negatives.
Maybe obi didi or risa, what is a war risa? Na no chom. They did me. Afne,
Now they need. Because so you good pa. So when you did put me off. I don't know. Obakoro bisu didi kama obi na no sent to nanum anoso. Obo nso a odidi kama sent ni nanum but the true more drink onye giver.
Right.
Ono so e. Obo nso a onim kasa ne kokonye. So obia woni de sa na nyame so ye ni wi ase obia woni de. And so don't dwell always on the negative. Celebrate the person and enjoy the positivity.
Okay.
The next hard truth when it comes to petty negligence in your love journey has to do with holding on to grudges. Holding on to grudges. And perhaps being the same time. Our dear be credit ninya. Say back you offended that it will take them 3 days to bounce back. 4 days, it be a 1 week, it be a 1 month. She said, we are here, man, you born now, as one goes. Like Ohua, no muna, but Piabo Teno Nubia, and say, wow, Piabo, oh, you have a review and watch it. Good evening.
Good evening. And then as you see, I will what?
Please.
Hey, Robocop.
Please. She said, if you're crying there are couples who are Nukuan and the European and the Yaji.
Right.
Or bebe fear, because obey tension.
Tension, beba.
Now, say, oh, yeah, bombing gomo.
Right.
Naturally, I'm saying, tea half yam yamenya migrate.
Right.
Now, you say, but then why you dear Mintiasi? I say, why you be, and you assume that I should know that uti half your ya. And you need to understand that Minya Holy Spirit. Minya Yesu, Minya Yame. So, what's your problem? You are holding on to something. Obi okura wotumi kɔ n'achia or something, and then they start becoming bitter and they start showing an attitude of unforgiveness because wakai past pain bia ade bia ye no tete e wa na aba
holding on to grudges.
Sometimes there are some grudges you hold on to that doesn't make sense because I is so little that we can talk about it now but munana wombuna no ti me for assembly mamponi aka. Holding on to grudges and resentment can poison the relationship over time.
Okay.
And I also wrote here, I said, to avoid this mistake, work on forgiveness and let go of negative emotions.
Okay.
Let go of negative emotions. Now, I know I baby 5 years ago, na show. Sister Bra, there be a way you may, Yantiasi, you big time, you too much, so please, these are hard truth. There be a drinking a bekai yaw and radia, and you will not enjoy your marriage.
It's true.
Who be man no akai, who bana no akai, mokasa no akai bibina shopa, adintia, adin makai, a shimia, be beman to sorry.
Usibine me kasa pan.
Emily be. Oh, I never be a program. A woman be friends for the past about 10 years. Or to me, you couldn't die, and maybe you couldn't simbi. Yeah, so over 10 years now. Okay, I'm not shini to any kunda. Now you can start taking plenty or when you can panic. I mean, so you see, unforgiveness is a poison. So the hard truth about it is that please let go of negative emotions.
Okay.
Or let go of holding on to grudges. Let it go.
Right.
The next thing we can look at when it comes to the hard truth. Petty negligence when it comes to your love journey or when it comes to your love journey is this: not contributing to the relationship equally. Ebusia, 90 50 you couple my 100 and 100. Now go say there be amen kwan na me frɛ. There be amen kwan na me kɔ. There be amen kwan na me ba. There be amen kwan. Lord ni begu me so sa na me ya pa ba. Awade mo efiade yo. Oh, that's amen kwan. Oh, there be. Esa na me ya bre na me ya pa ba. These are little mistakes and you think it is nothing. It is causing havoc in the house.
Counselor, young cannot send we are talking about hard truth. Say, is it possible, say, it is always going to be 50-50? Because you can't relationship, once to the beer, ni way there, 50%. na we about 50 e to de bia we dey act me cost 70 na we dey about 30 a balance we are balancing each other out until na the two of them are moving or embarking on the journey be maybe wo ho adwuma wo ye untimi emba mbehwe nkwada oba no mom na betete nkwada no you know like it goes on and on relationship bi wo ho no ma me kai offshore near the into conversations na ya na hard drain as a emba you know one person has to compromise one way or the other. Is it all the time na a bit me 50-50 equally and can't we do it a 70-30 and always balancing say bia to the bia way was through way of form na timia balancing na bibia koso
what we say equal efforts make the other party feel respected,
right?
Now me can say na can 50-50 na e kasa ye kan e kire say at least also you contribute and you do something,
right?
So it shouldn't be like a big one on so. It is a nempo na mentimi amwa orun chense man prepare bia o chena be bibia etimi shemu,
right?
Tia kind of 50-50% say in the way you support, in the way I support, you don't leave all the pressure on the other party,
right?
Na kwa so onu nko as a bibi mema wade bia menimo na kwa so oba de ya wade no a osinium oba ya wade no prepare oba ya wade no yeduane oba. I hope you understand.
Right.
Ya wadi ya ye be chichere busun awo nkwale and ya wo nkwale ya pese ekwa enim ye nyina can support the family to grow. Nje ko ba se ahwoden and adwuma ye dodo akogu ba ko so da bi obebre. Even though there can be a house help, somebody supporting us, we have actually employed somebody. Still, adwuma bi wo wa sabe nye house nye dani asa ye mienu sabe ya bedroom adwuma bi ye nioma bi sie sabe ya panties bi ni nioma nye house gasam ya na ebe. And so we support each other. So when we say the 50-50, we are not saying that every day ye 50-50. Definitely ba ko be kwa adwuma be late. Definitely Saturday ba ko be kwa yi ba ko nkwa yi. Sada ba ko pende be good so na so me wo me na me boa na yi. I hope you understand. And yes, Adia, if we are not able to contribute to the relationship equally, not pressure by that back, you are killing it.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to finances. Finances. Pressure by that back, 1 year, 1 day, sister Nabembebu. Because it is not easy this time.
True.
Things have changed, life is changed, and we are living in another world today. And so, please, the hard truth about this is that we need to contribute equally. Okay. So I wrote here, I said, we need to do it emotionally, physically, and financially. So we are there for each other emotionally, we are there for each other physically, we are there for each other financially. The next thing we can talk about when it comes to petty negligence in our love journey is this. When we see nothing wrong all the time. When we see nothing wrong all the time. Is it not wonderful that sometimes when you are talking to your partner, are they? Assembly. Oh, you know, oh, me okay. Oh, I see me okay. Oh, are they? You see me okay. You say, I don't know what somewhere in CC here, kasa. That's why I be okay. No, chafas no akoda. Nothing wrong. So a small mistake, nothing wrong, nothing wrong. It's bringing separation between couples.
Okay.
And so, said it about money. I don't know if you see more bank more than I said. Please, I want to go. Why? What's that then? So there's nothing wrong. Because that's what can be my show. Won't be my way. But when we say, so nothing is wrong. 2 days, you send a message on reply there. So, oh, missing your shame and be decided some reply. Also, okay. To what is I want a relationship no good. So when it comes to petty negligence in our love journey, nothing is wrong, nothing wrong, something is wrong. So if there is nothing wrong, why have you changed your mood? If there's nothing wrong, why is it that when I talk, you don't respond? Unless you tell me you are sick or something is wrong with you. And even that one, still something is wrong.
True.
And so please, when you hear people in a relationship or in marriage saying nothing is wrong, something, open up and tell me what is wrong. Let's talk about it as two mature people and stop pretending something is wrong.
Something is wrong.
The next thing we can look at is you don't wait your turn to start talking. When you don't wait your turn to start talking, it's another serious mistake. Negligence. Petty, small but dangerous. Yeah, kasam ye. There be how do you good listener? Oh, Mammy can be the oh, Mammy Casabri, oh, the now quite you. Okay, also, asam akampanya no pona say you are thinking for enya na me beka so to let me talk us okay mati okay kasamiti kasa me say kasamiti so you okay I would kasamiti na akasa akasa also tina me say ma mbrebo no so the okay nyina mati ase di do ya say no please those things these things it creates big problems in your relationship. So please, you should wait for your turn and then you talk. Just learn how to swallow, listen more so that you will know, at least you get points. Yes, I have a notebook and the pen and our phone. Now, as they are talking, you'll be writing your questions. Journalists in marriage. The next hard truth, petty negligence in your love journey, is for you to compare your partner to your ex or somebody's husband or wife. This is a hard truth. And I'm telling you, a lot of married men do a lot of comparison. Wow. Because you feel like, hey, it's not true. So don't ever mistake to compare your marriage to somebody you know's marriage. Because sometimes it happens that baby awade. Boys one in the kunu to come. But no your comparison by looking at Obikunu. Sika watetemano. Say you kunu your for so so man adam for this can kwade. To ba no hwe ni kwase ni kundu on man homode. Na so kun so tumi na afa mu de based on a standard.
Right.
Will be send your dress, yada, a coffee, no shend the yirina, so shend the yirina, and someone finally cost alone you training now.
Right.
And so, what we are saying is that when you keep comparing your husband, your wife, or your ex to another party is dangerous. Above all, the hard truth, crazy one, stop telling lies.
Hey, Asamaba.
And throw. Yini penu nyam to
chino. Say ni pe umfa ni nkosi baby.
Ehompo na mebeka. Ye timu deda. But utumi kuku story on.
Timi
sheshe. The scripture. Asan toso. Utumi oh Charlie. Lying doesn't make you smart, it makes you a fool.
It's true. Right.
And I repeat, when you are in love, don't think that to lie makes you smart. To lie makes you a fool. And also to lie makes the other party a fool. In other words, I lie to you because you don't deserve the truth. I lie to you because you don't look like somebody who needs to hear the truth. So people who lie, they lie because of selfishness. They think of their emotions, how to have their way. And they don't think about you. They don't think about your affair. So for them, betra because me is smart, but no. Telling lies can actually jeopardize your relationship. It can destroy your image, your respect, the love. Obi between you doa through that process of all these years. But trouble can break them. And they will never trust you again. And the sad thing is that when you lie, it doesn't just affect only you. It affects the next people in the line of opportunity. And so please, the hard truth is that please, these are petty negligence in our love journey. Let's tell each other the truth and show genuine love. Thank you.